This is the OzoneCast for the 14th, not 1st of December. We're gonna try to get out content more frequently now, and today we have our guest Cito.
Hello.
And then we're joined with, as always, Alex.
Hello.
Philip Ozone, Alex, and Jacob Topes.
Help.
Send help. Okay.
Please send help.
And there's been a lot of weird stuff happening lately. We have some stories. We've done some things, and we'll get into that probably. Otherwise, we don't have a lot of topics. Off the bat, Cito, what's been going on with Cito?
They want to quit shaking the bed, kid?
Let's delve into the mind of Cito now.
Let's delve in the mind of a Spanish person.
There is not much going on. I do Mexican things, like eat burritos.
So he's basically Skinny Gabriel Iglesias. He's our token character.
Yeah, he's
We're
the
not,
guy that
I am the token kid of the entire school.
Yeah, we're not racist.
No. That's not it. No, there's 3 black kids in our school.
Okay. What's going on with Jacob? Let's delve into Jacob. How's Jacob? He almost didn't join us today.
I had to go to Janesville. But then I found out I didn't.
Well, you fucking...
That's funny.
You were cranky after school, you cock.
So you guys were like asking me every 5 minutes.
Podcast. I'm a fucker. Did you like that dick I drew in your window?
No.
Nice Snapchat, Alex.
Yeah, thanks.
And Alex?
What about me? What's in the life of me?
What's in the new Alex?
Well, computers are assholes. My life is slowly going to shit, and I'm not going to accomplish anything in my life. Tommy, what's up with you?
So Ozone and I went to a concert. Some of the guys.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Tell us the story.
Oh yeah.
We have some funny stories.
Yeah,
I'll let Alex share some. Maybe some other ones are happening. But otherwise, yeah, we went to a concert. We mainly went for Weezer, but the other people in the venue.
What were they?
It was
Glass Animals,
Borns, and Ex-Ambassador.
Yeah, Ex-Ambassadors.
We have a lot of good things to say about those artists. It was a pretty overall enjoyable experience.
It was pretty fun. I liked Ex-Ambassadors more than Borns and Glass Animals. Not because I'm some hipster girl, because that's what most. I think
there's
that's
a lot. There's a really hipster crowd going on, actually, to be honest. And it wasn't like a concert where there's a mosh pit. Like my grandparents were like, Tommy, or did you have fun in the mosh pit or something like that? It was a rock concert. I was just like, no, dude. Everything smelled like pot. Yeah. And everybody was like swaying back and forth.
It was really bad.
We were so out of place though. It's pretty funny, like how out of place we really were, because like everyone was like drinking. There's a lot of drunk people. There's just like a snail trail of beer throughout the whole venue. It was pretty funny.
How out of place was it? Was it like Whitewater bad or worse?
Oh,
was it Whitewater bad?
I don't know. Like for me,
it was worse than Whitewater bad. Definitely,
okay.
It was worse than Whitewater.
I don't know. I didn't go to that Whitewater trip with you guys, but I felt out of place.
We should have. We would have been much stronger.
I wasn't in Mauer's class, but whatever.
Yeah, we went on. Tobes and I went on a field trip to a college campus where the teacher he basically is like, yeah, you get to experience what it's like to be a college student for a day. And we did. We got to go around the campus and check things out.
It was terrifying.
Yeah, it was pretty horrifying, to be honest.
Well, for like the first part, because we were just kind of wandering around the library just going, what do we do? What the fuck are we doing here?
And there's just like a bunch of like older students and college students and stuff all like watching us. And we're like, what?
Well, I don't like at the concert. I've never been to a college. I'm 17 years old. That's probably really bad. But,
you'll fare better than us.
Probably. Because, never mind.
You're
But
the
anyways.
least socially autistic.
Yeah, you're right.
That's probably true.
No, but actually, at the concert, it was weird. I had a lot of fun, though. It was weird at the start, because me and Tommy, we literally walked in the front doors, and we're like, yep, this is a big place. And so we walk in, and I have really bad, like I don't know, I just don't like...
Social anxiety?
No, I don't like...
perception.
No, I don't like being around a lot of people. So when...
Social anxiety.
Yeah,
Social
like, so
anxiety.
when I was cramped together, when we were leaving, and when we first got there, I was like, oh, fuck. I'm about to freak. I was freaking out, and then we got away from everybody. I'm like, oh, okay, calm down. But it was bad. But when
Can handle all those people's energies.
Yeah, we weren't in
you
the.
couldn't handle the aura.
We weren't in the
We weren't in the crowd. We were like in the back, but we had a really good view.
We had a pretty good view.
We were right behind the sound. Like
there was an area we were right behind like the sound boothy area where they're controlling all the lights and the different sounds and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we lost our spot when I went out to go smoke. And these two girls, we were talking to these two girls. We made a deal. We were like, we're gonna talk to two girls. And then what happened was there's like the railing next to the sound booth, and they were leaning up against it, and they're in front of us, and I was like, dude, those are girls, dude, oh my god. And I was like, yeah, dude, those are girls. And then what happened was...
Did you fuck them?
Yep.
Oh yeah, totally. No,
no, we didn't.
they were leaning against the railing, and then one of the
security
people were there like, hey, you can't lean there.
Off.
And then they just ended up one of the
they literally
of the
looked
two,
behind us.
and then they just stood right next to us. And then Alex looked over and like, oh my god, it's a grill. I'm like, oh my god.
No, that's not how it happened.
No, you looked at me. You looked at me like, yeah. I was just like,
I did. If we could get a
It's
video
a
of that
podcast.
right now.
They can't see that look.
yeah, whatever.
We'll
but I was like
make a
shaking.
video in the description.
Yeah, totally. No, I was shaking a little bit. I was just kind of like, oh, Paul, they're sweaty. My spaghetti's gonna spill.
Spaghetti.
But what I actually I turned to Alex,
Spaghetti.
and I say the most autistic thing possible in the moment, but it actually helped me out. I was like, Alex. And he's like, what? I was like, it's the choice of Steins Gate.
Oh fuck!
And then he's just like, yeah, sure, Tommy, sure it is. I was like, no, it's the choice of Steins Gate. And you're like, what are you talking about? And I just go, L, psi, congruent.
At this point, I'm like, what the hell is he gonna do?
And then I just kind of like nudged the chick. I was like, hey, how's it going? I was like,
no, you nudged her and looked at her and was like, God, that was an awesome concert. You had the most peppermint
that was an
fucking
awesome
voice.
act. I was like, man, that was an awesome act, huh? And she's like, yeah. And then
He didn't stutter one step. I was proud of him.
I thought I was just like, hey, that was good. And then I just like run away, and then I just like fucking run away or something. But no, we were talking
And then
about
me just be
stuff.
standing there like, yep, that was a good act. And then just like slowly like back away like, yep, bye.
Yeah, that was fun. And she's like, yeah, my name's insert name here. And yeah, that was pretty
And then
good.
the other girl's name was insert name here. Disconnected.
And they're like from Chicago, so it was pretty cool that they came up.
And then like it was funny because we were talking to them about like, oh yeah, they live in Chicago and shit. And then we were like, yeah, we live in a town with 600 people.
Like,
And they fucking looked at us and they're like, what? I'm like, yeah.
Dropped. Just
Anyway.
dropped.
Literally, they probably lost 10 times the respect for us right there.
But anyways, to not keep this concerty bit going too far, let's see, what story do you have any stories, Alex?
I don't know, like, we
I've
shared
probably-
that one.
Share
your Game Boy experience.
Okay, so what happens, right? So, this was while Glass Animals was playing.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really into Glass Animals, and Weezer was next, so I figured I could have a smoke. And I left Alex with the two girls, and I went up, and then so I go to take a seat. I'm out on the smoky deck. It was like, oh, this is like the architecture of the whole building
place
is really
was
interesting.
amazing.
It's like a large it's like a.
It's
like an old it looks like a really large old ballroom. And
it is.
Like a nice
It's an
open
old.
area.
It's an old theater.
Yeah, and then there's like
multiple layers.
Yeah, there's like
there's the
railings
balconies,
and then outside, like if you go up, there's like a really nice like balcony with like wood, like not wooden, with like stone pillars and stuff. And sorry, I'm Snapchatting Clayton. He thought he was gonna be on tonight for the podcast.
Oh,
but
I thought you told him next week.
Yeah,
that's what
I
I'm
did, but whatever.
But
continue.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, and there's like really nice stone pillars and stuff, and there's like a little bar and stuff. I go up there, and like every time Alex and I go up there, we felt even more out of place.
It was
hilarious.
really cool though.
Everyone's drinking and smoking though. It was nice to get a taste of feeling kind
and
of.
And they had these really cool like heater things that actually like it was real flames coming out of it in like a little glass tube, and there was mesh around it. Well, it was like steel, and like it produced so much heat. There was like 7 of them.
I've seen those things before.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And then so I go up.
Just like go inside one.
And there's like tables and stuff with chairs. One of the chairs is pulled aside next to this bench thing, and then I decided to just take a seat there. And all of a sudden, this guy walks up to me, and he's like, "Hey, can I bum smoke?" I'm just like, "What?"
Do you have to do the voice every time you tell the story?
Yeah, totally. And he's like, "Hey, can I bum smoke?" I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "If that's okay." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, dude, whatever." And this guy looks like average, like 40 to 50, like short gray hair, like older gay guy. I'm like, okay, whatever. And end of the story, he raped me. No. So I actually so I put him to smoke, and he's like, hey, can I get a light? Toss him my lighter. He tosses me it back, and he's like, so why are you here? Are you here for one of those shitty hipster bands? Huh? I was just like, nah, man. It's like, what are you here for? I was like, I'm here for Weezer. And I bought Alex and I bought Weezer shirts, and I like opened my jacket. I'm here for Weezer, man. And I had put the shirt on underneath the jacket. He's like, oh, really? He's like, this kid fucking gets it, man. And these guys are pretty like drunk, not like belligerent drunk, but pretty drunk. And then his partner walks up, and who I was at the time was assuming it was his partner. Later, I found out obviously that he was. He walks up, he's like, hey, is he bugging you? This guy's so fucking drunk. I'm like, oh no. He's like, is he bugging you? Is he stealing your cigarettes? I'm like, no, dude. We're just chilling. We're just talking. He's like, oh, okay. Well, if he's bugging you, call me over. Wait, why are you here? How old are you? I'm like, I'm 18. He's like, oh, really? They're like, we thought you were 9. They're like, you look so young. I was like, no, I'm 18. Oh, okay, that's cool. And then we basically just talked about guitars and stuff. He talked about his Gibson guitars. Like, I can wail on the thing. I can wail on that thing for hours. I was like, how does it sound? He's like, a really deep throaty bass. And they're talking about how they have a band and stuff, and it was pretty cool.
Deep throaty.
He was hitting. Meanwhile, while you were up talking to a couple gay guys, I was getting it in with a couple women.
And you
stood there and like talked to him.
Yeah, I talked to him for a solid like 10 minutes.
And then when I came
Glass
back,
Animals, like
you probably just like
Glass Animals, like it was just like all I heard when Glass Animals.
All I heard was
it was good, but all I really heard was like.
And then the singer sounded so. Remember Borns? You thought it was a chick. The singer?
Yeah, I thought Borns was a chick singer. I've heard a few of their songs, and then when I saw him in concert, I was like, oh, no, it's a dude.
Well, you looked at me and you're like, is that a guy? And I'm like, yeah, it's a guy. He's like,
it's a dude.
What?
Borns was pretty good, though.
Yeah, Borns was decent.
Otherwise, it was a pretty fun experience, like, especially when Weezer was playing, like, the whole place, like, smelled like weed. Everyone was, like, singing along.
Literally.
Doing the Weezer sign with their hands.
Since we had the balcony seat, like the VIP, the balcony, whatever, we were up on the balcony for a while. And literally, if you just look down in the crowd, every few seconds you just see smoke clouds.
Dude, those guys were vaping, dude. I swear those guys were.
I'm not saying they were smoking weed. I was just fucking with you. Anyways, so what else do we have to talk about? Yeah. Well,
and then finally, I guess a final story to close that bit would be the 128-year-old chick. That was pretty funny.
That's what
we're just sitting there, and then this is another comment I get. How old are you? And we're sitting there and we're talking. All of a sudden, she taps on my shoulder. She's like, "How old are you?" She's pretty good looking, you know. She was pretty hot. I'm like at a solid 4 or 5 at this point. I'm feeling pretty confident, so I'm just like, "How old are you?" I was like, I'm 18 years old. How old are you? And I was just like, "Yeah, I'm 18." And then
she looked at me and asked, so I said, "Yeah, I'm 18."
Yeah, how old are you guys? Yeah, I'm 18. Yeah. And then
okay, I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did. And then
you would do that.
And then she's like, oh, well, you're not supposed to ask a lady how old she is. I was just like, well, why not? You look pretty young yourself. And she's like, well, I'm 22. And then she kind of laughed. She's like, no, just kidding. I'm 28. I'm older than you think. She looked pretty young, dude. She looked pretty young for her age. I was like, oh, well, you certainly don't look the part.
I wish she was.
It was all ploy. She was 14.
Dude,
she was just a lolly.
The chick with the glasses and the flannel.
Oh my god, she was so hot. I should have fucking walked.
Dude, that was her out on the smoking deck.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it was not.
Because she had that flannel shirt, she had those cute glasses, and then she had the flannel shirt off and it was tied around her waist. And
it
she
was
was
not her.
Drinking.
I knew what shirt she was wearing.
She's in
my head, man.
You just had the perfect.
You missed out, man.
You just had the perfect innocent. Like, you just like, she was innocent, man. She was just an innocent, beautiful flower.
She was pretty hot.
But that was pretty much it.
Yeah, the Weezer concert was really good. I had a lot of fun.
Like, to sum it up, just the energy of the crowd, everyone's singing.
The end of it was so fucking awesome when everybody did the Weezer sign.
And literally everyone was doing the sign. I mean, they can't see because we're recording our voices, but everyone's doing the sign in the air, and Rivers was sitting there.
If you guys
guitars.
know what the Weezer sign is, you'll obviously know.
It's Rivers, a W with your fingers.
Yeah, and then Rivers was sitting there, his guitar strung, he's all fucking sweaty, he's just like sitting there like that. Everyone's fucking doing it. It was so great.
And then, actually, one more thing, and then we'll continue on, Roma or whatever. So one of their newest singles.
From what I heard, it was the first time they played it live.
But they played "Do You Want to Get High" for the first time apparently, And honestly, that's
live,
really cool.
The first time.
Yeah,
live.
live.
Yeah, that was nice seeing that.
Yeah,
Like,
that was
hey, I got
pretty
one of our new songs. We can play it for you.
Yeah, it was awesome. But anyways, moving on from the Weezer what should we talk about next?
Do we have any new data on the Roamer?
Yes, we do actually.
Actually, this is actually very happy news, and we're not really gonna make fun of her that much. From what we've seen, like the Wranglers kind of like let her roam free, but they kind of trail behind her. But they let her roam free and stuff and walk amongst the students, and that was pretty cool. It was just kind of a surprise seeing her just like bumbling about out in the halls. You're like, what the fuck? Oh, that's a Roamer. Don't want her to touch though. If she gets too close to you, then it's kind of.
Well, it's like, and the other day in
You don't want to
third
spook
hour,
her.
remember? You could just hear screaming, the echoes
Yeah, it's just,
through
you
the
could just
hall.
hear the echoes through the halls.
It was-
And usually someone goes, it back in.
It's claimed another victim.
No, it's like a regular occurrence now. You just hear the screams. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's and her parents are paying the school a lot of money, obviously, because
like,
It's
could
just
they
like-
get someone? I don't know. I feel like there's somewhere more qualified.
Make
to
like
take
a
care
big-
of her.
yeah, honestly,
Yeah,
that's
like
what I
AIDS.
think. Why are they doing? Obviously, yeah, they probably live in this little shitty town, but like, I don't know.
It's nice that she's getting outside at least. And it's
Yeah.
nice that the roamer is interacting with other people, which is important.
Let's just be glad she's not locked in a basement somewhere.
Yeah, like if she was just bottled up at home, I bet she'd be like 30 times worse because she couldn't express herself as much. And she gets around people more, and that helps with
Yeah.
a lot
But
more.
she'll never be normal.
No,
That's true.
It's true, but it's
Dude, today,
it's
Jacob,
sad.
today in our college writing class, when what was it? Was it
with Mr. Titanium.
Was it,
Mr. Teacher.
with Mr. Teaching, with Mr. Titanium? No, we just make up his name every time. But what was her name? Let's make up a name. Megan. When Megan was like, she's talking about how bad Trump was, and then she's like,
Oh, yeah.
and all retarded people are beautiful, and you should love them. And it's just like, oh, it's not beautiful. Who's Megan? Not all of them. Not all of them are beautiful. She's big. She's loud. Think.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yep. I know.
But not all. I mean, I'm just saying, if I were to have a wife,
Megan is.
and I were to have a decent living and a decent house, and I had a wife, and we decided to have a kid, and then we knew beforehand that it was going to have Down syndrome, I would ask her to have an abortion. Like, I would not. I would leave. I'd ask her to have an abortion. This is not. It's such
like
a burden.
that-
It's just
Like, parents that have
It's so-
disabled children, like, yeah,
it's
they're
so draining.
yeah, they love their child,
but not to the degree that they
Well,
pretend
yeah.
to love their
Well, like
child.
not even your own experience. Like having to put a living being through that.
yeah,
It's
Yeah.
terrible.
like
Having to put something that's supposed to be sentient through that and end up being like just God's forgotten creatures is just really sad. It really is.
Like,
I don't
and-
believe in God, but that was just just a way of a comparison.
And like one of my parents works with like disabled children's and their families, and I've seen a lot of stuff, and it is just really, really depressing.
Like, honestly-
It's so
you can just see what it does to their family, and
Like,
it's
I
just
don't want, if I had a disabled
takes so
child,
much
I
out
don't
of
want
you.
my child to go through a life of miserable, like, if it's in a wheelchair for the rest of its life, it's not going to be able to do anything else a kid can do, so why, like,
or if it's like bumbling around like the Roamer,
yeah, like, it's not, yes, they're going to be happy, but they're not going to, they're going to look at kids running around kicking a soccer ball, and they're going to go, oh, man, I wish I could do that, why'd you fuck up, Dad? Like,
Yeah.
it sucks. And, like, I'm not going to, like, say who it is, but there's this girl that I know of right now. She's pregnant, and she's just dirty, and she's doing drugs and drinking a lot. You don't know her. But it's just...
I know.
No. She's just... It's bad, and it's like that your child's going to be fucked up when it's born. So why would you do that to yourself? Wouldn't you rather have your child healthy? Or I guess not. Like, I'd rather smoke weed.
And there's like, I don't know, whenever I see, you know how like you can tell if someone's parents drank when they were born, like if their eyes are spread apart.
Yeah.
And like you see people like, it's like, oh man. You kind of just know.
I can think of one person that maybe their parents drank at our school, but I'm not going to say anything.
I can.
Okay, whatever. Fuck. So next, are we gonna keep going with this, or what next time?
I'm not really sure. I'm trying to look and think of ideas, but I don't really know. What do you guys think? What else is there to talk about? Really, there isn't really much in a small town like ours.
Oh yeah, I got something. Let's get a rally going. How about that new Star Wars movie?
Star Wars!
Oh my god!
Actually, there's a new. I'm gonna put out a new reaction video reacting to a feminist video in regards to the new Star Wars movie, but I'm not gonna say too much about it.
What? I can't wait to see that.
We already got the people who are mad that there's a black kid as one of the main characters.
Who cares?
We don't need this. I mean,
why? Because there's like one woman in the whole movie? Like,
there's gonna be a shitload of women.
I'm kidding. Shut the fuck up. Well, no, like one of the main characters is a women. You know, like...
Well, yeah.
So all the feminists probably...
They
should all be women!
There's
one
only
out of
one
three.
woman?
1 out of 3. I mean, they got the normal white guy, they got a black guy, and they got a white girl.
That's
pretty
pretty
much all the
be a woman.
bases. I don't think there are Chinese people in space or whatever, or they can't just have a kid running around in a wheelchair in Star Wars, so I think they got all their bases covered.
Nailed it. But, right now, Mr. What the fuck is that?
It's a 3-foot tall dildo.
What the fuck?
Oh, God, yes!
Oh.
Cito,
what the
perfect for you.
fuck?
Hey,
Why?
dildo.
What if you just get one so big you can use it as a chair?
It's $888.
No, it was
Pretty
$1,000.
horrifying. 2 pet Madagascar hissing cockroaches on leashes.
Ooh, that went from
That sounds awesome.
100 to
Why
50
don't you
real
buy
fast.
that?
Can we buy those?
They come with little leashes, but they're like embedded in the cockroach.
What?
That's pretty sad, dude.
Well, I mean, could you... this might be morbid. Could you just, like, fling it around like a flail and hit someone with
It'd
it?
probably like chop its head off if you do that.
Yeah, how long could you spin it until
I
its
don't
head
know,
just
cockroaches are pretty strong.
Not as strong as you think, though. Yeah, they can survive a fucking radiation blast, but they could be stepped on pretty easy.
I don't know, but they're crunchy, though.
Why?
What the fuck is that?
Yes.
Oh, no!
This is too graphic to show
They
on the
get
dildos
shrink
on the
wrapped.
podcast.
Sorry, guys.
Goblin.
Thousands of Ashwats.
I don't know, dude.
Oh, fuck, that's funny.
The
Oh,
fuck?
man. Let's think. We never really prepared for these.
The original vaginal scent. Vulva vaginal scent.
I'm gonna buy that.
What? Let's
And I'm
read some of
gonna
the
put it on my
reviews on
dick.
this. This appears to be the real erotifying vaginal scent of a desirable woman. Vulva Original is not a perfume, but the captivating intimate scent convert.
It's their scent.
It's the
Man,
scent.
it
Just
satisfies. I guess it's supposed to satisfy your own smelling pleasure. Let's check out what
Just
people
like
gotta
throw
say.
it on someone and go, "You've been marked."
Just out of sheer curiosity, I ordered this and it arrived today. If Brill Cream still owns, I don't know how that says to be honest. If still owns the trademark to the phrase "just a dab will do it," then you should relinquish the Vivoleros immediately. I've been scrubbing my finger for 20 minutes and it still smells like I pinky blasted Courtney Love's a-hole.
That's fucking great.
Where's the clitoris on this thing? I bought this in hopes it would be the closest experience, lacking access to the real deal. Oh, that's sad. But I'm unable to find the clitoris, and I'm getting quite What?
What?
Okay.
What clitoris? It's a bottle.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Everything's a clitoris if you're trying.
Remember that one thing I saw today? Where it was that vagina suit, and then the guy was like, "Oh, where's the clitoris?" And then he was like, "Oh, wait, I'm the clitoris," and his face is right where the clitoris is.
That was interesting. We're evolving into madness once more.
Oh, I was gonna bring up a topic too, and then I forgot what it was because we were reading about clitoris.
Cito, go.
I got a story about a hurricane that I was in one time.
Okay, share that. See,
do it.
Share good stories like this.
So, when I was like 7, me and my family went down to Cancun for a summer vacation, and about halfway through, there was a notification. I don't know, probably like 6 days in. There was a notification that
How
there was
fucking long were you there?
like a week,
That's not halfway through then.
or I don't know, man. I don't
Okay,
know how
whatever.
long I
Fuck
was
off.
there.
Tell the story.
But like,
That took his memory.
it was like a long time ago. Anyway, there was a notification there was going to be a hurricane. There wasn't enough time to get on a plane to get the fuck out of there. So what ended up happening is the people at the hotel were like, all y'all get on this bus, we're going to take you to a shelter.
All y'all get on this bus.
All y'all get on this bus.
All y'all get on this bus right now. There's KFC in the back.
There's going to be water all up this bitch.
And the shelter was a repurposed high school. And we went in there and like...
That's always
good. A repurposed high school? That can't be safe.
And they took all these people and like people were sleeping on the stairs, like in all the rooms and closets and like... And they put, like, these metal barriers on the outside of the windows.
5 stars.
And you couldn't see outside at all. You never knew what time of day it was. And there was this one time when the winds were so strong that actually, like, made an indent in the metal, like, shields or whatever.
What the fuck?
And, like, it broke the inside glass and, like, shattered all over the people in the stairways.
Awesome.
And, like, people got hurt and stuff.
I would want to be able to see it.
Once it was all over, they, like, let us out. And there was, like, it was destroyed. Like, in a way, it was very, like, serene because there was no one there. All it was just, like, this barren landscape of, like,
wait, was it more of the inner city, or was it...
It was, like, the, like...
Did you go looting?
Think of, like,
I'd go looting.
Think of, like, a tourist attraction. I'll get to that, actually.
Alright.
And, it's like a tourist place, right? So there's, like, hotels and, like, attractions and stuff that were, like, broken down and shit.
So was it inner city was more off, like, towards the coast?
Yes.
But the high school, like, I'm guessing, was more in
yes.
Okay. Anyways, continue. Right. Sorry about that.
And, once we got out, like, everything was just fucked. There was, like, no one around. Like, there was, like, palm trees, like, light posts falling down and stuff.
Right.
Did you take one of those?
And, yeah, adjust myself. And...
Gotta get into the position.
I ended up taking a bath in, like... It was like a flooded parking lot. Like, there was just so much water in this parking lot that you could actually, like, take a bath in it.
So you bathed in shit water.
It still is a parking lot.
Yeah, I know, but there was, like, no clean water at all.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
They were handing out, like, soap and cleaning products and stuff and, like, rags. Yeah, people were taking baths in this stuff. Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do, you know?
I would not bathe in that.
I would stay smelly.
If I smelled bad, I would.
I'd just rub soap on my
Sounds pretty fun, I'd do it.
And we were hungry as fuck. So what we ended up doing is there was this, like, the Mexican equivalent of a 7-Eleven. And we went in there, and we looted the place for food. Like, there was people coming in and out of it, and, like, the owner was long gone, and, like, the place was broken down, so, like, we grabbed, like, milk, cookies, chips, snacks, like, the kind of stuff you would find at a gas station.
And some skis.
And
you just looted it?
Yeah.
He did do some looting.
And we ended up walking back to, like, a car rental place, I think.
Yeah.
And we rented a white SUV. And so we started driving down towards the airport was. And eventually
quick question: was the roads filled with water at that point, or were you away from? Okay,
I'll get to
this.
Was it a car boat?
And
super car
we got to the point where the water was way too high, and we ended up floating the car or the SUV downstream for about 5 miles.
That is fucking cool.
Yeah,
you could have died so much if that thing flipped over. You would have been so fucking dead.
Yeah, that's why my parents were terrified.
If that thing started taking in water, fuck.
You just like
we wouldn't be talking to you right
just
now.
like sitting there.
That's
this
crazy.
is fine.
Well, okay, here's the thing.
That's fucked up.
I didn't mention this, but my godparents also went, and my godfather had military training. She was like, I can help, and so like, he ended up helping us through a lot of that, and we got to the airport. The SUV was trashed. Like, everything was just wet. It wouldn't start again.
Oh.
I don't think it did.
Water took into
I don't know. After that, I don't remember much. I just remember we got to the airport and we flew out to my godparents' grandfather's or
where was that
place.
At? Like, still in Cancun, or?
No, we flew all the way to like Colorado, I think.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
damn.
And then from there we went back here.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's all a little hazy, but that's...
How old were you, like 7?
7, 8.
Nailed it!
Whoa.
Yep.
Holy crap, dude.
That would have been, like, if you were older, that would have been terrifying. Because, like, when you're 7, you don't really understand what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I was 7 and I thought the car was just, kind of moving to the side of the water, I just think that's normal.
If I was 7 and the car was floating, I'd be like, this is fun.
Like, I would just play in the water, like,
cool, like that.
At the point, like, the water would get up to, like, where your legs are, like, at the bottom of the seat. And then we'd, like, open the doors to let the water out, and then we'd seep in, and you'd open the doors again. And, like, I would just play with the water.
This is fun.
When I was in,
That's funny.
When I was in the,
Did you wear your seatbelt?
I don't understand my mortality yet.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Anyways, what?
When we were in the shelter, there was a lot of, like, the rich people in the shelter. And a lot of them were, like, assholes. Like, straight up rich assholes.
Mm-hmm.
Because...
Like, why are we in here?
No, like, they would, like, demand more food when they would give out rations for us. Like, they would... I'm pretty sure, because I went downstairs once, because most of us were on, like, on the 2nd or 3rd level of the high school.
Right.
And when I went downstairs once with my dad to go get some, like... Because most of the time for breakfast, they give you, like, the miniature boxes of cereal.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And there was, like, semi-trucks that would come in. And they're like, there was some guy, like, talking to the semi-truck driver to, like, give him the food inside the truck. And, like, I can only assume that, like, they were, like, stopping the trucks so that we could get food. Or, like, they were going to places to get food for us.
Really?
And so, like, for some asshole like that to start demanding food,
yeah,
like hundreds
really
of people.
depressing.
You're being greedy in a time where there's...
Where you really shouldn't be.
It's just probably it's probably people who just like think that they're on vacation and they spend a lot of money on it, therefore they should be treated better.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not the case.
Like, seriously.
You can't just like steal someone's food because you paid more money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just because you're higher up in the world,
Stuff like that brings you down.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I fucking hate people. Oh, I'm rich. I'm so fancy. Oh,
it's like the what was it? It was the movie 2012 where like the rich Russian family.
Yeah.
They're like,
oh yeah.
We're going to go on the jumbo jet, and the fat fuck one gets crushed.
Really?
No, he jumps.
Did you know there's actually 2 versions of that movie?
Really?
Yeah.
Nope.
It's weird.
I've never seen the other
2012.
one. Yeah, the movie where the planes are flying through the dying buildings. That's what all I remember was the really good CGI and the build.
I kind of like that movie.
The one disaster movie everyone watched because 2012.
Yeah.
Like in 2012.
And there's just a random nondescript black president in the movie.
Yeah, like when that movie
I'm
came
not
out.
Obama, but I'm close enough.
That movie was getting so much shit because people were like, this is gonna happen. This is all fake. Like no, this stuff's not gonna happen. And then like when 2012 like actually happened, they played it on TV, and I was like, this is actually a pretty cool movie. That's some pretty good CGI.
Like, I'm pretty sure the producers made that movie just to fuck with people.
Yeah, they did it just because
they're
the
capitalizing on
shit.
the 2012 stuff.
Which like at this point, like after that, it's like why
I remember like
stuff even?
on midnight on 2012, I'm just laying in bed. I'm like. And then it hit
I
2012, and I'm like, I walked downstairs, and
happened.
I told my mom, I'm like, the world didn't end. I walked back upstairs, and I went to bed.
I remember like around, I just didn't even stay up for that New Year's. I just didn't. I woke up, I was like, oh.
Are you sure you're awake?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we hung out.
Like that's like literally.
I'm pretty sure we hung out.
No, I was home. I remember being home. Hey, don't break that Operation Genesis.
You guys ever think about how like maybe everything's just a dream? Like that's completely possible.
We're just
wait. What?
It's completely possible. Like that. What is it? I think it's the brain in the jar theory. That's like there's no scientific proof that we aren't all just brains in a jar and
we're all just part of a giant psychopath machine.
Yeah, like there's no proof that can happen. Obviously, I don't believe that, but it's
let me
just
think super hard.
Gotta break the system.
Or what's the? I don't know. I was just gonna say something.
The Matrix.
I don't know.
I don't like the Matrix. It's so stupid.
Me neither. I saw it. And it was.
I like
the bullets going past.
I don't know. I think the CGI in there looks like really, really off.
It's an old movie.
I know, but like
it's an old movie.
It looked good for the time period.
I know, but it just did not look good.
I thought it was overdone, but I didn't think it looked bad. It's just just how
just
for
an
the
old
time
movie.
period.
It's just old CGI.
It's like saying Jurassic Park's dinosaurs CGI.
Yeah.
I think Jurassic Park held up really well.
Not in 3.
No, 3 sucked.
Yeah,
I'm talking about Jurassic Park.
Saying that The Matrix is CGI sucks is like saying that Jurassic Park 3.
If you go back and watch Jurassic Park
3 CGI is.
If you go back and watch Jurassic Park, the first one.
That's not even CGI. Those are just big robots.
Yeah. Which honestly, like, you can't make that.
It mostly isn't CGI.
I know.
Like the Raptors, I think were like the only things that were like fully CGI.
No, most of them weren't though. If you can tell they're robots in the movie. I can the one at the end of the movie when Dr. Grant hands back the egg, when he's turning its head, it's like kind of.
Are we talking about 3 or 1? No.
1.
Yeah.
When he hands back the egg in 1.
That is 3. Shit. Wait, what? No, there's a part.
And it was CGI in 3.
No,
it's all CGI.
No, there's a part in 1 where a raptor is turning its head in it, and it's like stuttering. It's like fucking like its head is moving, and it's like.
I thought all of them were kind of like that, to be honest.
The T-Rex was fucking robotic as shit.
Yeah, that robot still exists.
It's like the giant robot that eats the cars at monster truck rallies. That's like rah, 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 rah.
Dude. I wanna buy that T-Rex.
Let's buy it.
And then let's ride it through the streets of Orlando.
Like,
I am your king!
It's probably just like the neck and the leg.
Probably. Anyways, next, you had something, Tommy.
I found some really shitty fan arts that we could sift through if we want.
Alright.
We have, for first choice, I have 4 stories that are relatively short, and we have enough time. 4 stories that are relatively short, and each person should read one. So whoever wins this rock, paper, scissors gets first choice. So everybody do it at the same time.
Wait, how's this?
So whoever has the most against them is out.
Oh,
okay.
Because you're getting confusing.
1. Wait, okay, we all start at the same time. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
No, hold my. Okay,
Are we doing
saying
it at shoot or at 3?
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, shoot. Fuck!
So
no, I covered you though.
Okay, let's do this in a better way.
I
go against
I
him,
got
you
two,
two
I
go
got
against
2
him.
kills, 1 death.
The winner
fine, I'll
of
do it
those
the
two.
American way. I try doing the weeb way, okay? Okay, so you're out.
Yep.
Okay, now you guys go. Okay, so now you, me.
Jacob.
Okay, so
All
Jacob,
rock.
you get the first pick. You either get 9/11 Sonic Tribute. You get Sonic and the Sex, the Tips of College. You get a fan fiction where iCarly and the crew go to the moon and die.
I want that one.
Or you get South Park Equestria. It's South Park and My Little Pony together.
Oh,
no.
what the fuck?
Choose.
I gotta go for the 9/11 one.
Okay, Jacob gets the
I
9/11
wanted
one.
that
Okay,
one.
go sit
Okay,
back down.
That's my
Alex
jam.
and me.
That's my jam.
Dude.
Okay, you lose. Okay, I choose, let's see, Sonic, I don't know, the grammar in these don't seem as funny as the other ones, but I think I'd go with South Equestria.
Okay.
So, now it's you and Cito against
Cito.
each other.
It's getting intense.
Shit!
Okay, Cito, you either get,
Some mind games right
you
there.
either get Sonic and the Sex, or you get I Go to the Moon.
Oh, shit. Sonic and the Sex.
You have the perfect voice.
Sonic and the Sex.
Alright,
and
I
the
got
sex.
the one I wanted.
Okay, should I go first?
Sure.
If it gets too lengthy and too boring, then I'll just stop. This one's pretty short, actually. Okay. South Equestria.
God damn.
It was a regular day in South Park, just as regular a day in school goes on in South Park. What? South Park Stan, Kyle, Cartman, and Kenny were waiting for the bus.
What?
The sentence structure. Stan yells, "God, D asterisk 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 it." Cartman replied, "What's wrong?" Stan replied, "I have to go to school even though I have this F asterisk asterisk asterisk. In paper, I didn't write. Cartman replied, Well, that's too bad, because I'm going to the site of alternate universe transportation.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. The school commissioned us all a day off to see that, said Kyle. Kenny replied, it says Mr. Her. Parentheses, Kenny translator. We don't have school today.
Oh, so edgy.
F asterisk asterisk asterisk. Yes. Let's go! So the four boys went to the site. This makes me want to die. It really does. We have made a scientific breakthrough today. You see, to transport to alternate worlds, you put shit and plutonium in a vagina and then take it out, and then that should open a portal.
What the fuck?
Who would experiment on that?
They say shit, but they bleep shit. They don't bleep shit. Kick asterisk asterisk, replied Cartman. Meanwhile, in Equestria, I've been trying all night at alternate universe transfer. I don't know what else could work, yelled Twilight Sparkle. I think it's impossible, Spike replied. Twilight Sparkle replied, You always say that. Right then and there, Twilight noticed an unused book. Look, it's a book that says 130 Ways of Magical Transportation.
Because that's just how...
Plot device! Let's see. Oh, here it is. Spell for alternate universe transfer. Twilight Sparkle responded. It made a big boom. Everyone fainted. Cartman and Twilight Sparkle simultaneously say, Where am I? What am I? Then Cartman said, asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. In God, I'm a... asterisk, 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 asterisk. In pony. Meanwhile, Twilight was saying, I'm a human! A mythical creature. Cartman then said, It looks like South Park, but in that gay asterisk, asterisk, Jew show called My Little Pony. Cal responded, My Little Pony is a girl show. Cartman replied, No, it's Stan, Kyle, Kenny, you're all dumb asterisk, 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 ponies. Twilight Sparkle came in to say, Hey, ponies aren't dumb. Cartman's response to that was, And who would you be? I'm Twilight Sparkle. I'm a pony, but I got this human body.
Because that's just how people talk.
Kyle then said, What? What has science done? I knew alternate universes were a bad idea, but why is this still Ponyville, Equestria, said Twilight. Stan shouted, I don't know what this Ponyville asterisk, asterisk, is, but this is South Park, Colorado. I don't know, we'll just call it South Equestria, but I need you to go looking for my friends so we can fix this, said Twilight Sparkle. The day worlds collide.
Oh, there's 3 parts. No.
Let's see if it gets gross. If it gets gross, I'll keep going. Pinkie Pie.
4 1/4 miles later. That's such a wacky number.
What? I don't know. Nothing more interesting happens. That's just a taste of South Equestria. Who's next? 9/11 Sonic tribute. Is that you?
Yeah, sure. It's Jacob.
Okay.
I suck at talking.
This is perfect. I had this set up, so I would go have a smoke break now.
Well, last time he leaves, we're gonna talk shit about him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, Tommy's a fucking cock. Anyways,
okay.
Read.
Now back to the Sonic 9/11 fan fiction. Rated Fiction T. What? Okay. Sonic 9/11 tribute. I do not own anything Sonic related. ... How could this happen? Silver murmured as quietly as he watched a clip of 9/11 on the TV screen. He, Sonic, Shadow, and the others We're watching it in remembrance of the horrible terrorist attack, since it was September 11 that day. How could the terrorists do that to us? We didn't do anything to them. Oh, yes, we did. We did a lot of shitty things to them. Amy cried out, burying her head in her hands. They were evil people, Amy, blinded by their own lust for power, Sonic said gently, laying a hand on her shoulder. Shadow shook his head. If only there were some way we could have helped. No, you're an imaginary hedgehog, he said. Well, we were a little back then. Tails wasn't even born yet. I was still in my dimension, and I don't think you had been sent to Earth then. Apparently this takes place in some sort of crazy shit. Blaze said. Another strange character, I don't know who that is. Clearing her throat. True, Cito said quietly, his mind deep in thought. But if there was only some way that we could help, maybe even now, Silver said, an idea forming in his head. Wait, you don't mean go back in time to stop it, do you? Sonic said, staring wide-eyed at the white hedgehog. Maybe I do, Silver said, getting up from the couch. Wait, if you do that, that would really alter time. Like a lot, Tails shouted, quickly getting back to his feet. I think Tails has a point, Silver, Sonic said, also getting to his feet and walking over to Silver. He wiped a tear from the determined hedgehog's face. But if you want, I'll help, Shadow said, suddenly getting up from the floor. I think it's time we became true heroes. And I'll help you, Silver, Blaze said, walking over to the stand next to the white hedgehog. But we could seriously mess up the future. And, the present, too. Tails said reluctantly. He looked up to Sonic, hoping the blue hedgehog would tell him that this mission was impossible. Sonic was having a hard time deciding. He really wanted to help the people. He really did, but he could mess up time, and he could put his friends in serious danger. Well, if they really messed up, they could always ask Tycho to restore time to normal, maybe. Who the fuck is Tycho? What the fuck is Sonic, even? This whole franchise is just utterly fucked up to no end. What the hell? Let's help them, Sonic said, smiling with a fire in his eyes, ironically. Yay! Silver whooped with determination. Alright, let's go get the emeralds, Knuckles said suddenly from nowhere. What the fuck? After a bright light faded away, Sonic and the others looked around at their surroundings. They were in downtown New York by the looks of it. Okay, so I guess they just, skipped the whole finding the emeralds part and just, kind of appeared in 9/11. Luckily, the passerbys didn't notice them and went on with their daily lives, because just some hedgehogs and other anthropomorphic creatures just kind of appearing out of nowhere is normal. That's just normal.
It's normal. You don't see that every day?
Dude, I see it all the time.
Maybe it's just because
I take a lot
bunch of weed.
I take a lot of drugs, though.
Y'all fucked up.
I do so much cocaine.
What time is it? Amy asked, looking around for a clock. The group looked around in urgency. What if they had gone too far? Shadow finally found a clock after jogging for a while. His eyes widened in shock. Guys, if this time's right, we only have an hour until the first plane strikes, he shouted to the group. Wait, why wouldn't they just go back earlier? If they didn't have any choice on when they'd go, how the fuck would they know that they're going back to, I don't know, at least like a couple hours before 9/11 happened? A dog.
Fuck.
A dog happened.
Fuck. Anyways, continue.
Alright, we need a plan. Anyone got any ideas? Sonic asked, huddling everyone into a circle. Well, I could be lookout, so I could see where the planes come, so I could warn you guys, Amy said. And I could station myself near the bottom of the building ready to evacuate people. Why wouldn't they just evacuate people now?
Sorry for
I would be terrified of the answer.
I don't think an hour would be enough to evacuate a gigantic office full of people. That was, the problem. I'll help Knuckles, Tails, Silver, Shadow, Blaze. What will you guys do? Sonic said, looking to the faces. Tails, and I'll warn people. Blaze said. This is undoctored.
Is this how bad is this?
Pretty bad.
Okay.
And I'll try and stop the plane, Silver said. No, you can't stop a plane. You're a hedgehog. That's impossible, Silver. Aimley said worryingly. Don't worry, I'll help him, Shadow said, clawing Aimley a bit. Alright, then it's settled. Let's do it.
Stay deadpan.
Sonic shouted. Silver immediately regretted his decision. What if he couldn't stop the plane? He took a deep breath, trying to calm himself. You alright there, Silv? Shadow asked, looking out into the distance of the city. Yeah, fine, just enjoying the view, is it all?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Silver said. It wasn't entirely a lie. He did enjoy the view from atop the skyscraper. He looked to the band wrapped around his wrist, courtesy of Tails. It was a radio communicator that was handed out to the entire group, so they could talk to one
Each other?
I just hope this turns out okay, Silver heard Shadow say. Me too, said Silver, agreeing. Suddenly, Silver thought he saw something through the sky. It was a speck, so far away that he thought it was a bird. Silver heard Amy's shouting voice through the radio, as did Shadow. Guys, I see the plane. It's headed straight for the first building, she shouted in panic. Shock ebbed through Silver's body. He breathed in and out, trying to calm himself. Shadow, after hearing Amy, grabbed his emerald and his gun and vanished into thin air. Oh no. Silver saw the ebony hedgehog vanish and suddenly felt alone. He knew that Shadow was only teleporting to the plane to kill the terrorists and to try and steer the plane away, but he still felt alone. What the fuck is this? Good luck, Shadow said. Silver into his radio, hoping that Shadow could hear. Hey.
Continue.
The white hedgehog locked his gaze onto the plane, picking up his blue emerald and grasping it, his knuckles turning white, even though he's already white, with effort. Channeling his energy onto the plane, he was met with a force so strong it knocked him into the ground. The plane crashed into the building with a fiery blast. Silver was pushed off the skyscraper because of the blast, but he stopped himself in midair. He floated back to the top of the building, trying to get a better grip. Damn it, I couldn't hold it. The pressure was too much. You guys okay? He shouted into the radio. Hedgehogs did 9/11. We're fine down here. We dodged the rubble. No, you did not. There would be a shit ton of rubble. And buildings, too. He heard Sonic's voice. No one would believe us. If only some of the people got out here with us. But otherwise, we're with Sonic and safe. Blaze spoke for her and Tails. Heavy breathing was heard from Shadow's side, and finally his voice was heard. I managed to get the passengers off the plane and kill the terrorists. I'm on the ground now. Hold on, Sylv. I'm coming up there, Shadow said. Suddenly, the ebony hedgehog popped up next to Silver, panting. Are you alright up here? He asked. I could say the same for you, but yeah, I'm fine. I got knocked off the building, but I'm fine. Silver said, glad to see that everyone was alright. Wait, what happened to Amy? Sonic's voice was heard from Silver and Shadow's radios. I'm right here. I can see it. There's another plane head for you guys. Amy yelled into her radio. Shit, Shadow sweared. Alright, I'll go see if I can help these passengers, he said into his communicator before vanishing again. Silver took a deep breath as he saw the plane in the distance. I'm ready for this, he said, grabbing his emerald. My body is ready.
My body is ready!
Sonic coughed heavily. The black smoke clouding his view, everything was hazy. The blue hedgehog's eyes hurt. The debris from the World Trade Center's first tower scattered the street. Screaming, bloody people were running in all directions, and some bodies were lying around. Sonic saw a young man stumbling from the ash and went to help him to safety. This got dark. Fast. He winced as he saw the second plane heading for the same tower. He crossed his fingers, hoping that Silver could stop it. But that was impossible, of course. Silver could only hope to slow it enough so that the impact wouldn't be so great. But even that wasn't enough. Because it's still, a fucking plane. The cobalt hedgehog covered his ears and shouted into the dust when the second plane hit. Glass shattered, concrete and loose rubble fell to the street, and a ball of fire billowed into the air from the impact. Sonic rushed toward the front of the building to help more people get to safety. More screams filled the air. It was deafening. The hedgehog's heart broke when he looked around at all the destruction. It was very different watching it happen and actually being in the action. Suddenly, he heard Knuckles' shouts into the air. He dashed to the sound of his shouts and found the Echidna, or however you pronounce the Echidna, is how you properly pronounce it.
Echidna.
Under a heavy pile of rubble. Sonic tried to pull the concrete rock off of his friends, but it was too heavy. "I need help here!" he yelled into the air, hoping for anyone to hear. Amy and Tails were in earshot, and
it's coming.
Spooky.
It's the Wanderer.
Came to Sonic. Eventually the rubble was lifted and they got Knuckles to safety. Sonic shouted into his communicator, "Is everyone okay? My leg was crushed under the rubble when the second plane hit, but I can still walk on it without effort. I'm helping more people now." Blaze heard from the communicator. "I'm going to help Blaze," Amy said to Sonic before dashing into the smoke. "And I'm on another plane, but luckily I got here enough to help the passengers. We're going to try and land the plane somewhere else." Shadow's voice was heard through Sonic's communicator. "Another one. Seriously? Okay, you gotta make sure it gets to safety," Sonic said into his communicator. Then he realized Silver hadn't spoke. "Silver, are you alright there?" he asked into his communicator. No reply. Oh, crap, keep talking into the laptop, not the mic. Should I continue?
And it's using... Yeah, it's using the C media. Anyways, we're not sure if it cut off in the middle of that story. It probably didn't. Anyways, we think... You guys think that might be a good place to leave off then, if that story was over?
Yeah.
I guess
it's at an hour already, so...
We got some good content going.
We could save those for another day, if anything.
Yeah, and we got some good...
The iCarly story and...
Freddy,
Sonic Sex!
Sonic Sex College,
So,
okay, baby, Charoot.
Anyways, we're just gotta do a little bit of an outro. Anyways, we don't know what's gonna play us in and play us out. Probably some shit. I don't know.
Some Wazer.
Yeah, I wish. But that's the end of the podcast. We got. Stay tuned next time for iCarly Dying on the Moon and Sonic and the Sex. Anyways, that's it.
That is
our corner of the world. And stay tuned next week for more memery.